They say that if you hear the clock strike 13 times, it means that death is near. But in this town, the clock strikes 13 times every single day at 6 p.m., and no one knows why. The old clock tower has been here for as long as anyone can remember, and it chimes every hour on the hour. But when the clock chimes 13 times, that's when things get bad. It all started a year ago. When the town was a bustling metropolis, people would come from all around to visit the famous clock tower. They took off the old clock and replaced it with a new one. Right after the new clock struck 13 times, someone disappeared. It was a woman who had just moved to town, and she was standing right in front of the clock tower when it struck 13 times. And then poof, she was gone. And the only sound you can hear is the wind and the rain. Because whenever the clock strikes 13 times, that's when the disappearances happen. It's a never-ending cycle of terror, and it all happens right here in this town. And for a while, everything was fine. People started coming back to the town square and life returned to normal. Everyone, please hide inside your homes. Please, let this stop. Why won't it stop? Please make it stop. We were all scared, and some people even blamed me for what happened. They said that I should have fixed the clock properly so that it wouldn't strike 13 times. But then one day, right after the clock chimed 13 times, a man simply vanished into thin air. We're talking about a busy Saturday when the clock tower chimed 13 times, and right after that, people started disappearing. One person every single week. The mayor called an emergency meeting with all of the town leaders to come up with a solution. The clock stopped working properly again, and now it's striking 13 times every single day at 6 p.m. and no one knows why. Some people say that the ghost of the clock tower is to blame, but no one knows for sure. And it always happened right after the clock chimed 13 times. At first we thought it was just a coincidence, but then the disappearances kept happening and happening again. So we decided to do something about it. And one of the leaders had a great idea. He said that we should change the clock so that it never strikes 13, so that's what they did. But one day, the unthinkable happened. We don't know how long she'd been standing there, but when the clock struck 13 times, that's when she disappeared. But I tried to tell them that it wasn't my fault. Now, whenever the clock strikes 13 times, everyone in town hides inside their homes. Oh wait, no, don't listen to me. The clocks are striking 13 times again. And that's the story of the clock that strikes 13. Every day at exactly 6 p.m., the clock strikes 13 times, and then people disappear.